So I forgot a couple things. Here's the three documents. There's the border document, which is what handles the text on the border of the window. Then there's put doc and display doc. Sometimes you can double buffer where you write to an invisible, which is the put, when you do put S, and then you display. Meanwhile, you display. Normally the put and the display are identical, or null or something like that one. I forgot. I think they're identical. So the current, when you do printf, standard out is, maybe I should call this standard out. What do you think? Standard out. But what do you call the double buffer standard out? Border document. I like it. So you guys want to rename stuff? Somebody was talking about I don't know, renaming stuff. So now every window can be panned. This is built into the graphics API. Control left mouse drag. Every window can be panned. That's what this scroll X, scroll Y, scroll Z is. It's not the same as they also have a scroll bar. The scroll bar is a control. I only have a couple controls. Slider controls, they're kind of almost not used. Once you realize you don't need a lot of things that you did. I like to say I tested it on it's not for everything. It's for everything I did in the demo and applications. If you didn't see it in there, it's not for that. Or something. No guarantee. So maybe we could get rid of controls. Not quite. So there's a cool game. Let me see if I can play it well. So I like the default distance and radius. You can control the radius of the bullet. That's why it's Excalibur. Isn't that cool? And it's supposed to be a plasma ball of plasma. You know how they have chemical fuses? Well, it blows up at a certain delay time. You ever go to the science fair where they they pour a chemical in a glass and then it changes colors about 5 seconds later? That's what's going on here. They explode about 5 seconds later. So, wow, I'm kicking ass. Oh shit! I don't know what this is supposed to be. Somebody said it's. Oh, I got to do a spacewalk. Somebody said it's the inside of a Starfleet orbiting space station. That's why it has walls. It's the inside of a Starfleet orbiting space station. So you can hit the back. Oh, I almost died. You can hit the back cursor down, and then it oh, I almost died. Cursor down brings you out of a spin. It's only relevant on the laser level. Ooh, okay, I'm on the laser level. Okay. You see you see them heat up. You have to keep it focused for a certain amount of time, and then it heats up and dies. If you get damaged, you have to fly only turning left. So I gotta do a spacewalk. I could keep expanding. If it wasn't so. Oh, hit the back. You see it fluttering? That's when you hit the back. Oh shit, I died. Okay. Anyway, this is my. Okay, let me see. Oh, there's not a... Shut up, bird. There's not a path. There's not a path. There's not a path. There's a current partition, which is a drive, and then a current directory. Drive and directory. When you do a pop-up, this gets filled in. You can take, you can do inter-process messages and stuff. Server. You can make one server and one a client, master slave kind of thing. You can put it to sleep until it gets waked up by. Anyway, I was going to do something. Okay, so in your account, you have. Well, let's go to the default account. Has personal notes. This is Control-Shift-M. Control-M is your menu. Do it once. Sys. Here's what happens. When it finishes Atom 2, it does Atom 3 in your account. And that does 3A, 3B, 3C, 3D, 3E. It's broken in pieces so that you can reuse some of it. So localization has your time zone. Packages. This has DLLs that are loaded every time you reboot. This has this is by the Atom task. Okay, we load map files that have symbolic debugging of the kernel and those are the kernel and compiler have map files. Keyboard plugins, okay, you're supposed to customize these. You return true if you handled it, false if you didn't handle it. Wrappers, okay, so there's some wrappers around grep. So F is your friend. And then sys, this is finally when it's starting up, it executes startup. This causes the two users you see at the beginning. It tiles them. It does the pop-up that has the tip of the day. Then it calls a file do it once. I don't know why I did this, but it's kind of like your startup tray. Obviously, you can do whatever you want. You can get rid of it. By the way, if you did want to strip down, I've gotten it down to 2 meg by just deleting. I have when you install it, it'll put make distro in your home directory. Make distro will make a bootable live CD distribution, and it will also include whatever you stuck in your account. So it's a complete backup. It's like a backup of your hard disk with the operating system. So you can make a distro ISO file. It makes an ISO file. You can eliminate stuff and get a smaller ISO file. I got it down to 2 meg. I want to do that just to show everybody there's no secret code. The reason it's 25, what is it, 26 meg? I don't even know what it is at the moment. The reason it's that big is because of the dictionary. The dictionary is, I don't know, what is that? It's uncompressed right now. It's stored compressed when you do a distribution. It's 26 meg. By the way, if you want, you can say percent comedy. If you do percent comedy, you get commas. This is not European. I don't care what the Europeans do. They can. I was nice enough. Control Alt A. This is totally legal. You can use 8-bit in all your source code and all your documents. It is absolutely 100% supported. I'm not doing variable character. It's only 100,000 lines of code. Let other countries customize it. I don't even care. Whatever.